called Tender. Got my first job here 20 years back. Masuda-san never changes. Running a bar must keep you young.
Hey, Tak. Shintani-sensei's in the back.
Great. We've got some business to talk.
Surprised to see me?
I'd be more surprised if I didn't.
Who's that, Tak? A detective buddy?
Not exactly, Mari. This one's a client.
Won't be your client for long if you don't show up on time. You're late.
Come on, you called me here totally out of the blue. Chill out, maybe. Huh, and I'm getting a drink.
And I'm paying?
Let's call it a business expense.
Here's a familiar face. Kyohei Hamura, from the Matsugane family.
I ran into him earlier, actually. Take it he's your client?
Yep, got hauled in earlier. They're charging him with murder.
Seriously?
Seriously. So, the Matsugane patriarch came to us for his defense. Genda-sensei's the go-to guy for all his legal problems, you know?
How'd you end up in the driver's seat then?
Genda-sensei gave him my card. Gotta say, not looking forward to defending a Yakuza.
Tough luck, I guess.
Anyway, you're coming with me to the station. Need to have a word with Hamura. You got way more Yakuza experience than me, after all.
Yeah, suppose I do.
Let me give you a rundown of the case first. The victim was a Yakuza. A Kansai guy, part of the Kyorei clan. They found his body tossed in a dumpster just about a week ago.
Hold on. This is...
The guy who got his eyes gouged out? Yep. Cops think Hamura's the one who did it.
hell of a case, man.
This is the third Yakuza they've found like this. Fortunately, we're not dealing with a triple homicide here, so the media isn't swarming. Hammer's got an alibi for the first two incidents. His third murder is the only one they're pinning on him.
So they won't admit the cases are connected?
No, makes sense. 3 bodies and not a single suspect isn't exactly giving the cops credibility. Guess they just want to get this case closed and move on, even if they have to force it through. And hey, the victim was Yakuza. Nobody really cares who hangs for it.
Has Hamura said anything to you?
Yeah, he told me he didn't do it. Claimed the cops were falsely accusing him.
So he insists he's innocent, huh? Why'd they come after Hamura, of all people?
2 reasons. First, the victim was a Kansai Yakuza from a group that's been making inroads in Kamurocho and picking fights with the Tojo clan along the way. Odds are this was a Tojo guy wanting to send a message. And as you know, Hamura fits the bill.
And the other reason?
Hamura and the victim were seen having a fight on the day of the crime.
I'm guessing there's security camera footage then. Why'd they come after Hamura, of all people?
2 reasons. First, the victim was a Kansai Yakuza from a group that's been making inroads in Kamurocho and picking fights with the Tojo clan along the way. Odds are this was a Tojo guy wanting to send a message. And as you know, Hamura fits the...
And the other reason? I'm guessing there's security camera footage then. Has Hamura said anything to you?
Yeah, he told me he didn't...
So he insists he's in... I think I know enough. We should get to the station.
You go on ahead.
Will do.
Leaving already, Tak? And only 1 drink in.
What can I say? I'm a busy man.
Funny you should say that. Another customer of mine has a job for you. I'll tell you about it when you're not so swamped.
Hey, I'm not...
Then come back when you and Shintani...
いてんじゃねえや。
And stay down.
Where どちらまで行かれますか？それでは出発いたします。
We just keep running into each other tonight, eh, Tak? Why the long face?
Hamura-san. I'm Shintani from the Genda Law Office. The Matsugane family asked us to represent you.
Then I'm glad you said yes, Shintani-sensei. We're gonna get along real good. Just like my boss and Genda-sensei.
Right. Well, let's get started. I'll be taking point, while Yagami here will be doing the legwork to try and back up your claims.
No better guy to do it.
I'll do what I can.
So, they brought you in under...
Huh? What do you want to know?
Whether or not you killed the guy. No. Because if I find out you actually did it...
You'll drop me?
Better. I'll make sure the prosecution puts you away for life.
This is bullshit! Just like you did that serial killer, huh?
Yagami?
All the evidence at the time pointed to Shinpei Okubo being innocent. That's why I chose to trust him.
But then, that Okubo guy... Well, he proved us all wrong. Murdered his girlfriend in cold blood.
Come on, you wanted that precious acquittal so bad, you didn't even stop to think you were setting him.
What happened to innocent until proven guilty?
Try saying that to Emi Terasop. That's why you quit, right?
You think, we could maybe get back?
Sure. Why not?
You good to go?
I'm fine. Keep going.
My apologies. Now, let's start with the victim. Toshiro Kume, 34, around 6 a.m. on the 4th of December.
I hear you and this Kume had some kind of...
Yep.
Did the police say what evidence points to you being the killer?
Nope. Bastards are keeping their lips sealed. Ain't that...
Yes. At this point in the investigation, the cops won't... Your words are the only thing we'll have till the...
Is what it is.
Anything else you want to ask, Yagami?
Who's the detective in charge of the case?
Kuroiwa, from organized crime.
I am. More so because he's pretty sure the Curie murders are...
I can't stand him. Guy doesn't get...
What do we have on the victim?
Toshiro Kume, 34.
Was Kume alone when you ran into him? Hard to believe he'd take that kind of...
It was him and one more.
So there were two of them.
I'd say there was...
You have an alibi? What time did...
Apparently between 2 and 3 in the morning.
And?
At a sauna.
But there's no proof...
Pretty much.
Where did you and Kume have your fight?
Out in front of me and a few Matsugane boys. Turns out that was your...
And who started the fight?
What do you think? I'm not gonna... I'd already thrown a few...
What time did this all go down?
Just past 9.
So what happened?
Nah, he tried...
What?
I thought it was just a little scuffle.
Yep, Amore's one of the... So I... But I'm telling you, I left right after, too.
Uh-huh. So you were seen dragging Kume into the club. I think I've heard enough for now.
We'll get going. Yagami, head over to Sonico 10 for me. See if Hamura's alibi holds water.
All right.
If we can prove he was there, we won't even have to go to trial. I'll give you a ring tomorrow for the report. Later.
You don't give up, do you? Hey, give... Nice try, jerk. And stay down. Excuse me, you work here?
Yeah, come on in, friend.
Actually, I'm not a customer. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, what do you need?
I'm here about a murder. The Yakuza who had his eyes gouged out.
Oh, a detective came by for the same thing. Wanted to know if their suspect was with us the night of the incident. And you are... a reporter?
Something like that, yeah. And this is Hamura, captain of the Matsugane.
I'll tell you the same thing I told the cop. I make it a point not to remember anyone specific.
You get a lot of customers in and out, huh?
Up to the last train. You know how it is. People drop in, same as any other.
Interesting. So everyone, as long as I can prove Hamura was here, we'll have our alibi.
Oh yeah, the cops mentioned.
You guys don't have a security camera? Something...
We do, but it deletes all. It was already long gone by the time.
Got it. Thanks. Hey, you're out here pretty often, right? Did you see a Yakuza head into Sonico 10 the night of December 3rd?
Why would I know that? You're crazy, mister.
You're back? Sorry, I don't have much more to say. I mean, look at me. When you get this old, you're gonna have... You're back? Sorry, I don't... I mean, look at me.
Excuse me. I'm looking for info on a Yakuza who stopped by Sonico 10 on the night of December 3rd. Did you see? This is the guy. Name's Hamura.
I can't say I know him. Though, now that you mention it, I remember something.
By a Yakuza?
Yep. Don't think he got hurt too bad.
All this on the night of the incident.
But when I went to check things out, the Yakuza was... That help at all?
Any idea who the host was?
Nah. I mean, they all kind of doubt I'd be able to recognize him if he was...
Does anyone else know about this?
I don't know.
Thanks for your help.
You again? I already told you what I know. Some host got hit by a yacht.
Hey, you have a sec? I'm looking for info on a Yakuza who went to Sonic Go 10 on the night of December 3rd. I'm trying to work here!
Yo.
You're still here? I thought you'd have left hours ago.
I was gonna, but I realized all I do at home is pass out. Did go for a drink, though.
Oh, now you're having another. You know that bottle's mine.
Well, Genda-sensei give you any work?
Yep, probably thanks to the dorayaki. He wants me to scrounge up some evidence for a murder trial.
You got this from Genda? I thought it was all about civil suits now. Criminals don't pay the bills, right?
Well, this one comes straight from Matsugane-san. Turns
What the hell?
for one of those Kyorei clan murders.
You mean that eye gout?
It just dropped.
Huh. Crazy.
Not interested? Okay, if you want, I'll handle it.
Look, don't worry about it. Either way, we've got the case. Count me in.
Good.